Alright, what's up Dragon Brood? Today, we're going to try to have some fun with Mono Green and see if we can actually get wins at Mythic with this. And I don't know if we can, but there's a few ideas I want to try, and we might have to, circumvent the rules just a little bit to make it work. Let's hop in the deck list and you'll see what I mean. Alright, for starters, we're going to go heavy on Dinosaurs, partly because they have ways to deal with artifacts and enchantment, and there's just some good dinosaur synergy stuff going on here. This is going to start with Ixali's Lorekeeper. Obviously, this can only be used for dinosaurs, but it is a 1-mana thing we can play, which is nice. And there are a fair amount of 3-cost things that this could work out really well for. We're also going to play Intrepid Paleontologist. Again, not a surprise because we get some extra benefits from dinosaurs, but it does give us mana of any color, and believe it or not, that any color is going to be important even though we're in Mono Green Dinosaurs, and we'll get to that. Same thing can be said here of Llanowar Loam Speaker. Now this isn't anything to do with dinosaurs other than giving us extra mana, because we will have several things that are like 4 and 7 mana or whatever, so that can be important. But being able to turn a land into a creature, also key here. We're going to play Pugnacious Hammerskull. No surprise, it's the biggest dinosaur we can play for 3 mana. One of the main reasons you like having stuff like Lorekeeper. But other things at 3 mana we can play here are Thrashing Bronodon. It's a 3/4, so it's a great blocker, and it can let you destroy an artifact or enchantment on a whim, which is pretty cool. And we're going to play a couple of copies of Tranquil Frillback. This lets us destroy our Phyrex enchantment, can remove graveyards, and gain life. Now, that does cost us extra mana, which is why we need all these mana creatures, but realistically, we're probably only going to play 2 or 3 of these by the end of the video. I am going to try out a couple of copies of Colossadactyl though, partly because there are still some angels, there's stuff like bats and whatnot that you want to block, and 4/5 with Trample is also very important. Of course, we're going to play Hulking Raptor, no shocker here, the extra mana is great, because we get to play stuff like Tyrannix Rex. This is just a big body. If you can play this off the top or after a sweeper, a lot of times it just ends the game, so we're going to play a couple of those. We're also going to play a couple copies of the Skullspore Nexus, because I feel like there has to be some deck where this is good. This hasn't been quite good enough in our other list, but I think this can work here. Additionally, if we have all those mana creatures giving us extra mana, we can use them for this, and that should help out. Now, we are going to play a couple copies of Tyvar Stan. Again, a way to spend our mana, but could just protect a creature. And we're going to play a full set of Tail Swipe, because we want to be able to fight some things, and this could give us a bigger creature, or some way to respond to some crazy stuff that's happening. Now, one of the reasons we want that extra color mana in this deck, and even the ability to use a Loam Speaker, is actually Restless Ridge. Now, it does make a dinosaur, so I guess it technically counts. We don't really care that it produces red mana. We mostly want it to be able to give another creature +2, and it untaps a thing so we can block with something. Or in some cases, we could actually use the mana from something like a Paleontologist, then untap the Paleontologist with another mana open, and then be able to use the Skullspore Nexus. So that's a thing. But there's a cool little trick when you use a Loam Speaker, that you can use Loam Speaker to turn the land into a 3/3 and still do its thing. So it still gets credit for whenever it attacks, and can still do its fun stuff without you having to spend all that extra mana. So just an idea of something we can do here. But those are all the things we're going to try to do to see if this works. But as always, be sure to check out the end of the video, because we might be playing some different cards, or find some other things that work along the way. Or if you want to download this, just go to the description, look for the blue arrows that take it to the Moxfield link, where it's got today's deck and a pile of other sweet things you can play. And with that being said, let's go see if we can get some wins with this on the Mythic ladder. If you want to buy any cards for today's deck or any other game stuff, remember to go to CoolStuffInc.com. You can use code DRAGON, that'll save you 5% at checkout. And Cool Stuff Inc. always has cool stuff in stock. Ooh, okay, we're going to keep this. Can't really take advantage of this the way we want, but I think we just go turn 2 Paleontologist and hope. Yeah, this is going to be tough on the draw. We'll see what we can do, though. Mostly because we're going to struggle to... I mean, I guess we could... We'll see. We'll see. This is going to be a rough go, though. Though they only have 1 land, so that doesn't completely wreck us. But if they kept the 1 land hand, they must have, like, Play with Fires and stuff. Or a bunch of Swift Spears and Commando Faces Kakazan. But I imagine... Nope, we're just going to get raged into oblivion? That's fair. Yep, that makes sense. Wonder how many rages they kept. Alright, let's play this monster. At least I could block something straight up. Even if they have a rage. We might be low enough that they can just burn us out, though, if there's some lightning strikes and whatever there. That could be tough. I'm going to say, whatever we're blocking, we're getting lightning striked out of our boots, so there's not a lot we can do about it. Alright, they didn't attack. That's actually really dang good for us here. Okay. We can make a 5-3. We can make a 1-1 that can chump block, assuming they don't have another rage. I think that's what we got to do. And then see if maybe we can get lucky coming over the top. Like, I'm debating if I want to just leave up Tyvar staying here. Because there is a world where we block. Yeah, maybe this is what we do. We just pass. I was thinking about playing the 1-1, but it doesn't allow us to trade with anything here, which I would like to make blocks that force the opponent to make decisions. I mean, if they attack with Feldon, we just block, whatever. Like, they can see extra cards. We're okay with that. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we could do this and still leave one up. I like that. Question is, are we attacking here? We're at 9. We block, save a creature. Yeah, I think we do. And just say, if you got it, you got it. Like, if you want to triple, quadruple block here, fine. Alright, they're going to take the 8. That at least gives us an opportunity to set up lethal. Depending on how these blocks work out. Alright, Commando fixes Kakazan. We go to 8. Not sure what that last card is they're holding on to here. I'm willing to just let them see however many cards they need to see here. Enjoy it. We're still at 8. I don't think any of those are lethal particularly. Yeah, Godric's annoying, but meh. They're going to have to block so much when we attack next turn anyway. Actually, no, if we attack with our land, they're just dead, right? We activate the land. They have 1, 2, 3 blockers to our 5 attackers. 8. Yeah, that might just be it. Alright, opponent says it's our turn. Fair enough. Yeah, I think we're just attacking with everything here. Plus, we still have a Tyvar stand. Sure. I was just double checking to see if, like, is there a reason I wouldn't? But the answer is no. There's really not a reason we wouldn't. I mean, make that a 10 all by itself. You gotta do something here. You gotta play with fire, sure. That's fine. I mean, if they don't do anything to the Rex, we're just gonna pump the Rex for 2. Alright. That'll do it. Okay, not mad at that. Oh, man. I'm gonna mulligan this. I kind of got rewarded for the mulligan. I am going to keep... Man, how much do I believe a lore keeper is going to live? That's what this is about. I can't. I want to, but I can't. Because if we only kept one lore keeper and it were to die turn 1, this hand goes to complete crap. If we don't draw another land. So as much as I like having a tail swipe, I think this was the right mulligan keep. And they have mono red, so, or maybe not mono, but they at least have red where they can burn a creature out. Now, if they don't kill it, we're obviously going Hammer Skull next turn. They're taking a long time here, so they might be debating either killing our creature or playing like, oh, didn't think it was going to be Rabbit Battery, but here we are. Okay, cool. I'm into it. I don't think mono red beats this now. I say that. I do still need to draw another land, but for now, this is pretty good. And we will be blocking. Oh, you have black mana. Okay, cool. You can just kill a Hammer Skull. That makes sense. Away goes the Lore Keeper. Sure. We did not find land. Pass. So now it might just be a battle of them constantly killing our mana creatures to keep us off of playing something else. Which isn't wrong, honestly. I would like to draw an untapped land deck so we could play this Colossodactyl next turn. That would be special. And the opponent concedes. Alright. So we have Lord Keeper, Paleontologist. Alright, sure. We'll keep it. Why not? No idea if this is going to go anywhere, but let's see. They also are playing Lord Keepers, so they're just going to have a better version of Dinosaurs here, I imagine. But we're going to try to do the best with what we got. I mean, that being said, we might be able to Tyrannix Rex before they do anything crazy, and that would be cool. Alright, they didn't want to trade there, so I'm just going to go here. No attacks. Good chance we're taking at least 5. Oh, no. That's actually worse. I would have rather... Gwenna, jeez. Okay. We might just be staring at a big Gishath next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. This could hurt quite a bit. Oh, boy. I mean, yeah, that's kind of the best we can do. Actually, I probably should have spent the Lore Keeper. That was a mistake, because I'd have been able to block with the Raptor and then protect the Raptor. Because now I can't even really block with it. And I don't really want to block with the Lore Keeper either, so I'd have been better off just having green mana up to protect the Raptor. Okay. I mean, that hurts. But this is kind of what I was saying, where if I'd have been able to protect the thing here, that would have been way better for us. Yeah, because now, I mean, I guess if we got a fight spell, that could matter. Yeah, we're just taking it. I think we're in bad shape no matter what. If I'd have been able to block there, that would have changed things quite a bit. But now, I don't know if we can do anything that matters. Yeah, because even just playing the Rex doesn't feel like enough here. I mean, I guess we gotta. It's one of our few possible outs, so... Yeah, and we're really just trading this for a Dracosaur if they double block. Alright, they didn't. Alright. I mean, I guess there's a world where if we somehow don't die here, we can Rex with a big Tyvar stand. Well, not even a big one. We can just Tyvar stand for 4. But I feel like we might still be dead. Well, yeah, now that option's off the table. Yeah, so we're just dead anyway, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, alright, GG's. You got us. Okay, let's keep this. This might work out really well. I mean, this is a hand where we're relying on Lore Keeper to survive. But not the worst thing if it doesn't, I guess. We just play Restless Ridgeline tapped, and then turn 3, just play the slow Hammer Skull. Okay, we're going to go Dinosaur. Get this down. And as much as I'd like to draw an untapped land, if we don't get one, it's not the worst thing in the world. I was going to say, don't kill our Hammer Skull, please. Discard a card, draw a card. I haven't played Invasion of Urgamom in a minute. Kind of cool to see somebody bust that out. Alright. So we could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 next turn. I think we just... Oh, I can't play that actually right now. I guess I have to do this. Alright, get in there. I mean, obviously can't untap the Hammer Skull next turn, but I think that's okay. I think we are accepting of that. Oh, boo. It's okay, though. We're going to go here. And attack for 1. Please don't sweep the board, opponent. I haven't had a chance to get my Skull Spore Nexus down. Well, I guess it didn't matter. We're definitely keeping this. And Hammer Skull into more action if we can draw it. It's cool. Gonna put that on Dinosaur. Okay, what are we looking at? Nothing at the moment. I'm gonna tap this for green. Play this so I can leave up Tyvar stand just in case there's some crazy shenanigans. Our opponent's gonna try right here. How about we just do this? Gonna destroy target attacking creature. I see you, opponents. This is gonna be some type of control deck, I'm imagining, because I can't imagine why else you'd be playing that. But, you know, we'll see. Oh, Tail Swipe. Is that good enough? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it's not. Okay, well, I think we're still just going to attack with everybody. Yeah, it makes sense. Do we want to play this? I mean, I guess so. In the turn. I mean, they could just sweep the board here, exile everything. I don't know. I guess I could have destroyed that if I thought there was a sun, or what you call it, the exile everything, make a token. Oh, Fleetfoot Dancer. Alright. It looks like that's going to be the game. I could fight that. They go to 13. We're going to attack for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 1. Yeah. Oh, no, no. We have to fight it now because they'd gain life again if we fought it. Yeah. All right. That'll do. Yeah, what I was talking about there is the thing with lifelink. If it would have hit us, they would have went to 13. And then if we fight it, they're going to go to 17, so we actually wouldn't kill them. So I need to just go ahead and do that. And then we attack for 12 to put them to 1, and that's fine. Like, we could live with that. But either way, they scooped. This is slow, but we're going to keep it anyway. We need to draw lands or this hand doesn't really work, so that's fine. I would have preferred untapped lands deck. I guess I wasn't specific enough when I made my request. Alright, well, first thing's going to die, right? Just with what spell is the question. Alright. Hey, you know what? If they're using Go for the Throats on those and not bigger creatures, we can live with that. That's nowhere near the worst thing. Discard something. Sure. I'm going to discard this, because I'm likely not going to get to it anytime soon. Let's go ahead and play this. Which they'll just kill, and then we play something else, and they kill that. Obviously, that's the play. Interesting that they didn't have, like, a Shieldred or something there. So what is their hand? Is it just lands? No instant speed kill spells. I guess it could be stuff like Virtue or some such. I could see that. Oh, or it could just be more Lilianas. Like, that's the other thing, right? Oh, Gix. Alright, fair. I mean, I could have played Colossal Dactyl, but I'm kind of going for more action next turn. If they want to get a card here, so be it. Oh. It was a Virtue. Gosh dang it. I should have just played around it. I didn't have enough faith in my belief. Serves me right. I got what I deserved. I could have played a Colossal Dactyl there. Yeah, if I lose this is my own fault. Because they probably have another one to kill the Lore Keeper here. Or get me to block and then kill the Colossal Dactyl. Or you just have a Gix's command. That's a real thing too. Alright, well, making a mistake last turn I think is going to eat us alive here. Oh, I can't even play this. That's tough. I can make this cost 3 less. 1, 2, 3, 4, but that only leaves 2 mana. So, like, yeah. Alright, think the opponent got this. And that's my own fault, too. I can't even be too upset about that one. Alright, we're going to keep this, even though I would like to have a 3 mana thing on our second turn. We did not find it. Oh, there's one. Alright. Please let the Lore Keeper live. Please let the Lore Keeper live. Like so much exciting pressure on if it's going to live or not. Okay, we're going to go boop on the Hammer Skull. Jewel Thief. Alright, you got it. And we're going to fight something? That's what it looks like. Cut down. Fair enough. Guess we just do this. I was debating if I was just going to get rid of their Agatha Soul Cauldron, but... I mean... No attacks. They can put a +1, and I guess if they have a dinosaur, they could play it this turn. Which they might. I mean, there's some good ones you could definitely play. White mana. Oh, Karn Silex. For real? Man. I totally wanted to do other things with my mana here. Pay X, destroy each non-land permanent mana X or less. I don't want to jack with that, truthfully. I hate giving them mana, but whatever. Oh, do they have a Tameo safekeeping? Bruh, really? Okay. Like, you got it, fam. Like, oh, boy. Sometimes you can't say anything. If they just have it, they have it. At least that has to be used as a sorcery, I suppose. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and play this. Just so I can attack with Hammer Skull. Force them to blow that up on their turn. Play a hulking raptor. Then try to follow up with a Tyrannix Rex. Yeah, obviously you're gonna blow up your Silex next turn, so. But if we didn't do that, we weren't gonna force them to use it. Like I say, if you don't, we're attacking for a ton next turn, so I'm okay with that. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that's what we're doing here. Okay, and we found the extra mana we wanted. So we have everything to be able to play Tyrannix Rex next turn. Gonna play another Silex. No, that would have been funny if they did, though, but they didn't. Alright, you got it. I don't know what the opponent's up to here, so as much as I just want to attack them, I'm actually just going to take out this Planeswalker. I don't know if they need more white mana or not, like the way things were set up, because they only have one white source here while they're playing Iganjo, so something didn't feel right. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, no clue what their deck was. I have not seen anything like this at all, but I mean, sometimes Tyrannix Rex is all you need. Ooh, okay, sure. Let's try. Not sure what I'm trying for yet, but we're trying. Alright, we at least found more lands. I don't know if that's going to help us a ton, but maybe. Hey, they didn't kill a Loam Speaker. That's a plus. We can kill a Phoenix Chick, though, if we really want to. That's kind of nice. I think we go ahead and do that. I mean, because there's a chance we're going to take some Godric, whatever crazy damage here anyway. And I don't know what we do after that, but we're just going to try our best. Yep, as expected. No blocks. Though trading for Kamano could almost be a real thing. Oh, here's a random situation. We could 1, 2, 3 make this into a 5/5 and then fight. This is gonna be a weird turn. Alright. I don't think I've ever had something like this come up. But they make another thing. Godric is bigger. Alright, so this is gonna be a little bit weird for a second. Let's block here, block here. Okay, we're taking 3 currently. If they have a rage, there's a chance they'll use it on Squee here. Oh, just to play with fire, actually. Okay, so let's go 1, 2, 3. And then we'll fight Godric. So that was a good turn. Like, we're still going to end up at 4, so we're still possibly dead. But, I mean, I felt like we did a lot there, at least, you know? Got the moral victory. Yeah, we're still dead. Yeah, we needed another bigger body on the previous turn. We just didn't get it. Yeah, you just rage something here and we just die. Alright, you got us. Man, why can I not be on the play with these hands? These are so much tougher on the draw. I mean, at least they just played a forest. There's a chance we still get to Hammer Skull. That would be cool. But they are ramping over there themselves. Let's see what happens. What are they ramping into? Invasion of Ixalan. So go search. Whoa. What? Okay, well, we'll take that one. Alright, let's keep it. Gonna go Bronodon into Colossal Dactyl, and we'll see if that's good enough. Three 4s are nice. They're not 6/6s, but not bad. Glimpse the course. They're going to ramp up. Oh, I lied. We're going to go ahead and play a Raptor. Back for 3. Though sometimes... Okay, another fast one. What I was going to say there is sometimes playing a Colossal Dactyl is still better because of the 5 toughness. And the opponent doesn't have anything better to be able to block with. Like, this obviously is better if we're holding a Tyrannix Rex, but when you're not, you can just play Colossal Dactyl. We'll keep this, though it's not great. Being real. We need to find something we can play next turn. Preferably, A giant 6/6 would be great. Yeah, I'm not blocking. No 6/6s were to be found on this day. Yep, you got it. Yep, take 3. Oh my gosh, all we're drawing is lands. We're so toast, aren't we? Yeah, you've got 5 mana. Start dropping bigger stuff there. Okay. I guess that could have been worse. They at least can't attack us for a turn, so there's that. Interesting they were playing Brotherhoods in there, though. Could be worried about Mono Red, I assume. Alright, they have their own Raptors. I mean, all we can do is play this, right? Do we need to kill their dude? I don't know if I need to or not, but I feel like I want to. Because I don't know how scary the next thing is, and I hate wasting these spells, but I guess we do. I'm going to do it for just 1. And then spend 1. Yeah, alright. Yep. And then we'll attack for 7? I mean, I guess. Well, they had a Topiary Stomper. They found more stuff anyway. Alright, we take it. Fortunately, that doesn't trample, so we can buy some time for the next turn. Go ahead and activate this from our graveyard. Guess all we can do is play another Raptor. That's sad. I mean, alright. I mean, all they need is another Brotherhood's in and they win here. Bone Horde Dracosaur, that's a thing. Don't love that. Yep, that's a problem. Guess I'm just going to block with one of them. Hoping to find something good here. That was not it. Wow, we just drew a bunch of mana, basically. Alright, we're dead. Okay. I mean, maybe we Bronodon on 2? If we're lucky. Alright, we'll just put that on Dinosaur now. Let's see what we're up against here. We don't know that answer just yet. I guess I'm attacking with the Bronodon. See if they want to kill it or something. Please no Brotherhood's End. Oh, they're questing Druid here. Alright, that's probably no Brotherhood's End. That's good. But again, I think this is a case where we could have Colossal Dactyled and that probably would have been fine, to be honest. Alright, we're going to go ahead and play that pre-combat. And we're going to attack with these monsters. Also, Colossal Dactyl being able to block some Thopters is pretty sweet here. Okay. And the turn... Actually, no. We're going to go ahead and play this. In the turn. So if they're playing Pia, there's pretty sure there's no Brotherhood's End here coming. I mean, they could play the... Oh, they don't have green mana. They actually can't play that. Oh, there it is. There you go. You can play that. That makes a Thopter. Sure. I mean, those are all relevant blockers here. I mean, I guess technically we could sack the Bronodon if we thought we needed to. Oh, that's nifty. You love that. Love to see that. Okay, we're going to attack with a great many things. Don't really want to. Well, nah, don't attack with Lore Keepers. I could give them some quality blocks that we don't want to give them. Okay, more Thopters to block with. Sure. Oh no, you don't get Thopter because you'll get those next turn. Courtyard, Quintorius, sure. You need to block some other things, opponents. It's like, I don't know if you noticed, but these other things can kill you. Okay, here we would just deal 8. Maybe I should have attacked with multiple things. We can make this 8, 9, 10, 11. That doesn't kill the opponent, though. I'm going to go ahead and do it, because putting them at 6 does limit some of their options next turn, knowing that we have a big trampler. And I can still protect something here. Also, we could just pay, if we draw an untapped land, make that in 6, and then also double it, and that could be good enough too. Alright, another Thopter. I mean, you kind of gotta play, I was gonna say, you gotta play the Druid at least, right? To get another Thopter. I can't, I was gonna say, you're not attacking there, right? That doesn't make sense. Oh, big sexy Rexy, huh? Well, that'd be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Leaves up 1. I mean... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You could make each of these bigger. So you could have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To be able to block 12. Yeah, I guess we got to do it. I'm just debating if I want to play with both Lore Keepers or not. I think I am, and then just leave up Tyvar Stand. I don't know. I'm probably supposed to just attack with the 1/1s there. I'm just overthinking it. Alright, didn't matter anyway. Okay. Let's see what we can do. No! Like I say, don't kill my Lore Keeper. That's all we got. Alright, I really do want to draw a Colossal Dactyl here. We can block Godric or something next turn if that happens. Wow, you're not even close. Okay. What do we want to do here? I mean, I guess we do this. We can have a Bronodon fight something. Push comes to shove, I guess. Alright. Let's see what's up. In the turn. I mean, if Godric comes down, we're just going to take a bit of a beating, but that's okay. We can at least kill him next turn with a tail swipe. Okay, it wasn't a Godric. We at least had a plan for it if it was. So it wasn't too bad. Alright, we go to 14. I was going to say, where are the big boys at? The big bodies. That's what we're looking for. Attack with just this. In the turn. I want to leave my fight spell up just to give us some options. Or a Brass Forge. Alright, we're not too worried about that. That's basically more things that don't block, so whatever. Sure, you got it. Am I worried about just killing a flyer here? Nah, because I'll just be able to get it back next turn anyway. This is fine. Wow, that's not fine, though. Here's what we're going to do. Let's turn this into a 3/3. And then we've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and we can play 2 blockers. Well, we could play 1 blocker if we use a land here. Let's go ahead and do this. Fight here, so they're forced to block with Swift Spear. That's 7, 10, 13, 14. Actually, I don't even need to do that. The difference of putting them at whatever, I'd rather just have another blocker, I guess. Because this is all lethal. They have to block something here. We'll just play it on the safe side just in case. Not sure what could happen here, but figure I don't want to find out. Because we could have gotten 2, 3, 4, 5. Something with haste, 6, 7, 8. If it's Godric, 9. I mean, we could have been in trouble if it was like Godric plus. Well, no, even now, if it's Godric plus Rage, we're still dead, right? Because that's 7, 8, 9, 10, and then, well, no, they'd still be short 1. All right, yeah, I think we're fine now. But if we'd attacked with everything and they had the Godric, then the extra 2 from here would have got us. But not too bad. Yeah, we just block in a way we don't take the max damage. They can rage or something here, it doesn't matter. Currently, they have no blockers. And even if they make 1, they're going to need to block at least 2. Yep, that's fine. Yep, that still doesn't get us dead. Yep, well done. All right, we'll take it. So all that to be back at 92%. So that set of games was very weird. One of the things I wish, and I do have a lot to say about this even further, but one of the things I wish is there was some way for this deck to have a couple of things early that make like an additional body. Because I think that's where it struggled. Like if I had even something that was like a 3 mana, make a 2/2 and a 1/1 or something like that would actually be pretty good for this deck. Unfortunately, we don't have such a thing. So that's just what it is. Honestly, though, this is going to sound really crazy because I don't like this card. But with the amount of mana we had, there was a lot of times randomly that having Feral Encounter might have been good. Like, imagine those turns we had like 6 or 7 mana out, and we're able to Feral Encounter into like a hulking raptor, and then that raptor can fight something. Or even a colossal dactyl and it gets to fight something, right? That could have turned some games around. Now, is it better than Tailswipe being just 1 mana and letting us do stuff at instant speed? I don't know, but it's possible. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds crazy, but maybe. But yeah, let's go ahead and finish off this deck, and then we'll talk about a couple things. We had 4 Lorekeeper, 4 Tailswipe, 4 Paleontologist, 3 Loam Speaker, 4 Hammerskull, 3 Bronodon, 2 Tranquil Frillback, 2 Colossal Dactyl, 4 Hulking Raptor, 2 Tyrannix Rex, 2 Skull Spore Nexus, 2 Tyvar Stand, 2 Pasaju, 15 Forest, 4 Restless Ridgeline, 3 Cavern of Souls. Yeah, so the weird thing here is I pretty much just went up and down at 91%, 92%. It was also weird too, because there was times I would lose at 92 and then get stuck at 91 even after like 3 wins and then end up back at 92. That was a little weird. The other thing too is I think, and this is going to sound very strange when I say this, but please hear out this full statement. I believe this deck is playable more at Mythic than it is at Diamond and Platinum. The reason being is there are way different decks you're going to run into in Mythic that aren't necessarily the top decks. Though, you do still get to deal with Mono Red, and we actually do fine against that. Like, this actually struggles against Mono Black, and there's actually more Mono Black at Mythic I was running into than there are at Diamond and Platinum. So, That's a weird thing. Also, sadly, stuff like the Frillback almost didn't matter at Mythic because we didn't hit, and I even played some extra games between recording and stuff, and there was I didn't see a single graveyard-based deck. I didn't run into anything that was enchantment heavy, which are the main two things you play Frillback for because you're worried about the reanimator stuff, you're worried about all the enchantments in the domain control. We saw none of that. So the cards just didn't do anything in this particular video. The other thing too is there was a lot of games where, which is good and bad, I guess, if you're trying to meet your dailies fast, a lot of our games are just super quick, right? The opponents, we'd get dinosaur, 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 they concede. So we had a lot of games that were done in like 3 minutes. It's a weird thing. It's like not the most rewarding experience because your games are over super fast, but if you are just trying to hit your dailies and you want your games over fast, this could be the deck you want to play. But is it playable? Yes. Is it super good? I mean, it was like 51 or 52%, so all right. You know, like it'll still help you out. But I don't know, maybe Mono Green is still the best thing. Realistically, it probably needs some of the cards coming out in the next set. Like the new Charm is really cool, gives you a bunch of options. Maybe that's what you want to do. I mean, maybe just regular Mono Green that's not based on dinosaurs with some of the new stuff coming. So I don't know. Mono Green's definitely gonna be something to explore as we go into Murders at Karlov Manor. And now for today's card spotlight, we're gonna talk about Giganosaurus. Mostly because this is another one that falls into the bulk not bulk category. If you are looking to pick up a few bucks, go through bulk bins, go through collections. This guy is almost always in bulk. I have found so many of these in people's bulk stuff. Mostly because it doesn't look like it really does anything. You never see it played. It doesn't go anywhere. But pretty much everybody that's playing Dinosaurs in Commander wants this card. So it goes for $3 or $4. Not a bad return if you find these in some type of bulk stack, right? Or if you already have some sitting around and you thought they were bulk, guess what? They're not. And honestly, we have another really good Gruul deck if you're looking to do some big creatures, especially some with haste. So that one's a really fun deck and it's pretty consistent. So you should check that one out if that's what you're looking for. So that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.